Beauty Bosses of the South. My name is Honesty, and I will be your interviewer for tonight. Tonight we are interviewing the very lovely Blackbird, Miss Ebony, CEO of MINX Divas Incorporated and Borderline Vegan. But she has many titles, not just those. So we'll let her share some of those titles.
Hello, my name is Ebony. I am an author, I'm an educator, a manicurist, lover, Blackbird, yogi. I think that's it.
That's a lot, girl. So, with all those titles, you are in the entrepreneur business. Where did you get your entrepreneur spirit from?
It was birthed inside of me. I'm intrinsically motivated, so I already knew that I had to do my own thing.
Okay. Were your parents entrepreneurs?
No.
Okay.
I have some entrepreneurs in my family, but I don't have anyone I can just model, like, you know.
You did your own thing.
I did my own thing.
Set it own. Okay. And what was the driving force to become an entrepreneur?
The feeling of being replaceable, knowing that somebody can fire me and get rid of me or move me whenever. Right now, nobody can fire me because this is my business, so I'm not going anywhere. But working for somebody else, you are replaceable, and I don't like that feeling.
Message. Where did the idea of your business derive from?
Well, I'm definitely an educator at heart, so running from your calling doesn't mean you went away, you got away. So even though I don't work for the school system, I'm still an educator at heart. So I knew I wanted to grow my platform, so I wanted to do online courses, and that's what I did.
Okay. Took control, bossed up, took control.
Cut the middleman out.
Okay. So that brings me to, you're a writer as well, right?
Absolutely.
Tell me about some of your writing.
Well, actually, I wrote 3 books in 3 months. And I wrote about, it's more of an esoteric knowledge. It's not something that everyone's going to be into. You got to kind of live it to understand it. But it's more like spiritually based. I have one about healing, holistic healing. I have a book called Perfectly Flawed where I detail how I heal my face in 10 days. I have one about all of my affirmations because I'm big on affirmations. I had affirmations all over my home, so I just wrote it all in a book.
Okay.
And then I wrote one about angel numbers because I always see number synchronicities and angel numbers, so I wrote all of that in the book as well.
What number do you see when you look at it?
777.
Yeah. You will hear me practice that throughout this interview, and in interview number 3, I will have mastered. Okay, how do you say, considering the fierce competition out there in today's business world, how do you highlight your businesses to make sure that they stand out?
In terms of competition?
In terms of just being a standout business.
I just try to do my own thing. I don't really pay attention to what other people doing, really.
Okay.
So I just always try to make sure I'm abreast of trends. I pay attention to the details. So I know it's always going to be something that you're going to come to me for. So I don't really try to follow the crowd. I just try to do my own thing.
Just take care of your customers.
That's it.
Just take care of your customers.
They come to me for me.
That's right. That's right. What are your hidden inspirations?
Hidden inspiration is my self-care. I meditate every single day. Like, I listen to my voice. I don't allow other people to kind of influence me or sway me. So my inspiration really comes from me just remaining calm, staying calm. I listen to what other people may think about, you know, whatever they got going on. But for the most part, I try to do my own thing. I don't really.
Did you guys hear that? Listen to your own voice, and not your social media, baby.
Right.
Likes don't pay bills.
That's right.
So, what best motivates you?
I'm intrinsically motivated. I don't have any kids. I don't, you know, it's just me. So I have to motivate myself because nobody else is going to do it for me. I realized that I don't expect my friends and family to support me. I really try to motivate myself because I got big dreams and big goals, and I'm the only one that's going to accomplish them. So
True.
I got to do it myself. I got to get it out the mud.
And I'm retired from the military, and there's a saying, who motivates the motivator?
Right.
Nobody but the motivator himself.
Exactly.
So that's really big that you were able to find the internal strength to motivate yourself. Kudos.
Thank you.
And what are your greatest accomplishments as an entrepreneur?
I would say my greatest accomplishments are writing my books. I self-published them. I did everything myself. I wrote them myself. I transcribed them. I uploaded them on iBooks, Amazon. I did everything myself. I went to China myself. I walked into book printing, factories. Like, I just did everything myself. Yes.
Did you bring back a little gift from China?
Several gifts from China.
Okay.
So many.
We are in the Let me find out. I'm about to get my bag. Okay. What is the toughest moment that you've experienced as an entrepreneur?
I would say my toughest was my accident, me falling, cutting my face. And, I just kind of went through this downward spiral. Like, it hurt me to my core. Like, it was like my biggest fear. And my business, I'm the sole everything of my business. So if I'm down, it's down. So I didn't have anybody to run it for me, and I didn't have time to really grieve. I was just trying to be real strong. So it was just like, when I stepped back from it and just tried to get myself together, I noticed the difference in my business. I wasn't on social media. I wasn't posting. I wasn't trying to promote it because I was just really trying to process everything that went through. That I went through. Now that I can see from hindsight, I understood it. It was setting me up for something greater. But as I'm going through it, I didn't understand that. I was just trying to.
And just to take a step back, she mentioned that she had a fall. I just want you to talk a little bit about that fall, so people who don't know that you had this accident can kind of like understand what you're referencing.
Okay, so one of my businesses is also shapewear.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I do have my red shapewear on right now, helping me with this posture.
She looking snatched. Snatched. Hooked on the look snatch.
So I was just really focusing on that, looking good, having a small waist, exercising every day, only eating fruits and vegetables, which is still a part of my life, but it was just, I just wanted to look good. So I was really pushing it with the waist trainer and did too much. And I had on a really, really tight one. I didn't drink a lot of water. It was just a lot of other factors, and I fainted. Like, I was just doing too much. So, and that was another reason why it was like a downside for me, because I knew I was doing too much. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to tell you why I really fainted. I never told anyone. Mm-hmm. Nobody really knows unless they're close to me. So, it was kind of challenging for me, because it was just like, you're doing too much, and you're either going to sit down or lay down. And unfortunately, I had to lay down for a minute. So, we are doing these videos for aspiring artists, and it's good to know to listen to your body. You're and right. With that being said, one of your businesses, the Borderline Vegan, you focus on making sure that your mind, body, and spirit are closely aligned. Absolutely.
So can you tell me how important that is in the entrepreneurship?
It's very important, because you can't do anything without your mind. Your body is dead without the mind, without the head. So a lot of times, I can't speak for anyone but myself. I wasn't really putting a lot of energy and effort into my spiritual and my faith and the supernatural. I was just trying to do it myself, and then I had to understand I'm not in control of this. Mm-hmm. It's not up to me. I just have to do what I'm led to do. So I just had to kind of slow it down, calm it down a little bit, and listen to that voice.
Well, I'm glad that you listened to that voice, and you still standing, exactly. And you still doing your thing.
Ain't going nowhere.
Who is your greatest support when you're facing hardships in your business?
God. No man. I can't call on one. It's really God, because it's only me. I don't have anyone I got people close to me, but at the end of the day, you're wrong. Mm-hmm. You can't call people to solve your problems. I had to learn to, see God.
See God. See God. What do you consider to be a weakness of Ebony?
I'm a perfectionist. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be a certain way. And a lot of times you wanting things to be perfect stops you from moving forward.
Okay.
So I have to learn to be okay with stuttering sometimes, or okay with it not being perfect and just still moving through. And that's kind of where I just want it to be a certain way. I want it to be perfect. I want it to look this way. I want it to sound this way. And it doesn't work like that. Sometimes done is better than perfect. And you know, that's just
I can relate.
yeah.
And what do you do daily to grow as an entrepreneur?
Meditate. I'm sorry, I always say meditate, but that just really has helped me. Like, I don't go to anybody else to help me. Like, I understand now that it's all about me. Like, so I try to put energy into me. I'm full and I'm whole every day.
And that's great advice, because you can't pour into others.
That's right.
If you're empty.
That's right.
So, clipboard down. I just want you to give some freelance advice to up and coming divas that may be looking to enter the beauty world through. Let's show them your beautiful nails through this avenue. Can you just tell them what to expect and what advice you would give them?
I would tell you to definitely get started doing it. My advice would be to not stop, because you're gonna be faced with, you're gonna go through a lot of challenges. You're gonna have pitfalls. People not gonna support you. You're gonna be mad people not liking your stuff and people not coming to you. But all of that means nothing. You have to really keep moving forward. At the end of the day, it's not about anybody else. It's about you sharing your gift. And a lot of times people get frustrated when you have those days when nobody's coming, or you gotta pay out of pocket for boyfriend, or but you just gotta keep moving forward.
But that's real life.
Absolutely.
That's
It's so real.
It's so real. So we want to thank Ebony for taking the time out to impart her knowledge on everyone who will view this video. And we just want to let you know that with Beauty Bosses of the South, the dream is free, but the hustle is so separate.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.